Namaskar. A warm welcome to World News and Indian Perspective on All India Radio. This is Renuka bringing glimpses of major developments of the day from across the globe. The headlines. United States confers Legion of Merit honor to India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi. India International Science Festival kicks off in a virtual mode. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls upon global community to invest in Indian talent. China faces power shortages in several cities. Ban on Australian coal import contributes to the power shortage. Baloch activist Karima Baloch, an outspoken critique of Pakistan, found dead in Toronto. And in sports, Rafael Nadal wins Stefan Edberg Sportsmanship Award. Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, has been conferred the highest decoration of the United States of America, the Legion of Merit Degree Chief Commander by the U.S. President. The award was received by India's Ambassador to USA, Taranjeet Singh Sandhu, in Washington, D.C. on behalf of the Prime Minister. The award is in recognition of the Prime Minister's exemplary contribution to the advancement of the India-United States strategic partnership and promoting global peace and prosperity. Former Japanese Premier Shinzo Abe and Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison have also been conferred with this honour. 3-day-long India International Science Festival IISF 2020 was inaugurated in a virtual mode by the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, this evening. In his inaugural address, Mr. Modi called upon the global community to invest in Indian talent and innovate in the country. He lauded the scientists for keeping India ahead and in a better position in the fight against corona.
Through this gathering, I want to invite the global community to invest in India, to Indian talent and innovate in India. India has the brightest minds. India celebrates a culture of openness and transparency. The government of India stands ready to address any challenge and improve the research environment here.
The Prime Minister said that India has a rich legacy in science, technology and innovation. He emphasized the importance of making the benefits of science and technology to all. Mr. Modi said with digital advances, India is becoming a center of evolution and revolution of global high-tech power. In a historic move, the U.S. Congress has passed a bill that bolsters the Central Tibetan Administration, CTA's demand for internal democracy in Tibet. The Tibetan Policy and Support Act of 2020, TPSA, was passed unanimously in the U.S. Congress on Monday. It makes it an official United States policy that decisions regarding the reincarnation of the Dalai Lama are exclusively within the authority of the current Dalai Lama, Tibetan Buddhist leaders, and the Tibetan people. In a statement, the CTA added that any interference by the Chinese government officials will be met with serious sanctions and deemed inadmissible into the United States. Meanwhile, Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Wang Wenbin at a media briefing in Beijing urged the U.S. side to stop meddling in China's internal affairs. Several Chinese cities are facing energy shortage and have imposed restrictions on electricity use. Chinese authorities have ascribed this to a surge in power demands due to an unusually cold winter and to a shortage of thermal coal. As per the reports, China's import ban on Australian coal owing to fractured trade relations has exacerbated the situation. Local power plants dependent on high-quality Australian coal are struggling to fill the shortfall. State media reported that many provinces in China have issued proposals to ensure orderly use of electricity. Coal-fired thermal power plants accounted for 68% of electricity supply in 2019. Karima Baloch, an activist who had been vocal about Pakistan Army and government atrocities in Balochistan, has been found dead in Toronto, Canada. She had raised the issue of Balochistan in the United Nations sessions in Switzerland. Named one of the world's 100 most inspirational and influential women in 2016, Ms. Baloch had accused Pakistan of taking away the resources and eliminating the people of Balochistan.
There is a war and crime in Balochistan, ongoing genocide which is conducted by Pakistan Army. The people who are talking for their rights, there's no freedom of speech. You cannot say what you want.
This is All India Radio giving you the world news. The Indian Army has retaliated befittingly to an unprovoked ceasefire violation along the LOC. Pakistan initiated unprovoked small arms firing and shelling with mortars along in Mankot sector of Poonch district. India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar addressed a virtual conference on forging media and entertainment partnerships to showcase India at 75. The conference has been organized in the run-up to the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas PBD. Mr. Jaishankar said that Indian diaspora in foreign countries have played an influential role in building a global perception of India and termed them as extended family. The minister also asserted that during times of trouble, India will do whatever it takes for the welfare of its people abroad. On the role of media, Mr. Jaishankar noted that India's assistance to most vulnerable countries was less than fairly covered by the media abroad. Speaking on entertainment, the EAM said that global perception of India was also shaped by cultural attributes. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the centenary celebrations of the Aligarh Muslim University via video conferencing. He said that the country is marching forward on the path where every citizen would get the benefits of development without any discrimination. Mr. Modi appealed to everyone to come forward unitedly to make new India through Atmanirbhar Bharat. He said Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas is the mantra behind it. Prime Minister said that the AMU campus is like a mini India.
AMU campus अपने आप में एक शहर की तरह है. अनेकों डिपार्टमेंट्स, दर्जनों हॉस्टल्स, हजारों टीचर्स, प्रोफेसर, लाखों स्टूडेंट्स के बीच एक मिनी इंडिया भी नजर आता है. एएमयू में भी एक तरफ उर्दू पढ़ाई जाती है तो हिंदी भी, अरबी पढ़ाई जाती है तो यहाँ संस्कृत की शिक्षा का भी एक सदी पुराना संस्थान है. एएमयू के कैंपस में एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत की भावना दिनों दिन मजबूत होती रहे.
Prime Minister Modi said the school dropout rate among Muslim girls was more than 70% and this situation persisted for 70 years. He said the government started Swachh Bharat mission, built toilets in the villages and toilets for school-going girls. Now this rate has fallen to nearly 30%. Prime Minister said that the history of education attached to AMU is India's valuable heritage and the AMU has worked to strengthen India's relations with many countries. US President-elect Joe Biden received his first shot of the COVID-19 vaccine in a televised event. US Congress has passed a $900 billion coronavirus relief bill passed in both the houses in a marathon session. WHO Director General Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus on Tuesday said there is no evidence so far that new coronavirus variant is more likely to cause severe disease or mortality. The Government of India today said that the new strain of coronavirus found in the United Kingdom has not been seen in India so far. Meanwhile, the Health Ministry has issued SOP for surveillance and response to the new variant of coronavirus. US has published a list of Chinese and Russian companies with alleged military ties. This move restricts them from buying a wide range of US goods and technology. US Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross said that the action establishes a new process to assist exporters in screening their customers for military end users. Terming the action as erroneous, China's Foreign Ministry spokesman Wang Wenbin urged the United States to stop such restrictions. Moving on to sports now. In tennis, former world number 1 Rafael Nadal has been awarded the Stefan Edberg Sportsmanship Award for the 4th time at the ATP Awards. India is celebrating the 151st birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. Before we end, let us listen to his favorite bhajan, Vaishnava Jan, by artists from Iraq. And with that, we end this bulletin. See you at the same time tomorrow with the next edition of World News.